Hello all, it's Jaames Johnson, aka Sulfur Blade, and I got a short little quick one for you. Remember when, well, not that long ago, C-SPAN's Steve Scully, who is going to be the second moderator for the debates, claimed that he was hacked, and most of us were like, yeah, right, sure you were hacked. Well, guess what? He wasn't hacked. C-SPAN suspended host Steve Scully after he admits lying his Twitter account was hacked. C-SPAN on Thursday announced it suspended host Steve Scully after he admitted to falsely claiming his Twitter account was hacked last week. Scully appeared to seek advice on Twitter last Thursday from a prominent critic of President Donald Trump and then denied it. The C-SPAN host, who has been scheduled to moderate this week's presidential debate, in fact, that would be tonight, admitted he lied about sending a tweet to former White House advisor Anthony Scaramucci, for which I am totally responsible. Scully said he had been relentlessly targeted in conservative news outlets, social media, and Trump himself, and then, at that point, he turned to Scaramucci for advice. Scully now admits, out of frustration, I sent a brief tweet addressed to Anthony Scaramucci, Scully said in a statement. The next morning, when I saw that this tweet had created a new controversy, I falsely claimed that my Twitter account had been hacked. I apologize, he said in a statement. Scully had asked Scaramucci via Twitter, should I respond to Trump? The tweet ignited criticism from the Republicans who questioned Scully's potential fairness. And to be completely frank, the Presidential Debate Committee has been anything but fair this year. Every single moderator has been a sad disappointment who doesn't even remotely line up on the conservative or Republican side. They are all far to the left. And as such, they have all asked left-wing talking points in each and every debate. Surprise, surprise. Something needs to be done about the Presidential Debate Committee. There needs to be more fairness and transparency in the debates. And, you know, I'm all for big change. I would like to see somebody like a Joe Rogan host a presidential debate. It's about time we get some non-news people, because the news people have, frankly, proven that they are not worth our trust anymore. Americans do not trust the news any longer because the news has proven to be fake motherfuckers that don't give a shit about us, the normal American. So maybe it's about time we start finding some influencers on YouTube who are somewhere in the middle. Maybe a Tim Pool would be a nice person to host a presidential debate. Or possibly a Dave Rubin, or a Joe Rogan, or what's her name? Crystal in The Rising. She's all progressive and stuff, but at least we know her politics, right? We know where she's going to be coming from, and there isn't going to be this fake. I'm going to be, you know, this picture of neutrality. No, if for instance Crystal was to host a debate, or who's Crystal's co-host? Sauger. Sauger is the quote-unquote conservative one versus her progressive ideas. Anyway, I would be all for that type of a debate, because at least it would probably be someone who's a little more in touch with the average American than these quote-unquote elites in news who don't have any idea, aren't in touch with modern day Americans. They're out there. I mean, Yeah, I would love to see a Tucker Carlson hosted debate. But if we had Tucker Carlson host a debate, then we would need to have Don Lemon host a debate. And you know what? If they did that, I'd be fine with that too. I would be perfectly happy with a very conservative debate moderator and a very liberal debate moderator, as long as there's an equal amount of stupidity on both sides of the aisle. I would be okay with that. But there is no equal stupidity on both sides of the aisle these days. These days, it's just all on the left. Anyway, here we are. Steve Scully, after he admits to lying that his Twitter account was hacked, which everyone saw through his claims. We knew he was lying and just trying to cover up for himself, but at least he came clean. I kind of feel bad that the guy who he lost his job over this. He's been suspended indefinitely, which is pretty much he got fired. And to be honest, he had a 30-year career with C-SPAN, and as far as news people go, he was better than most. So, I feel for him to an extent, but if you're gonna make a lie of that proportion, well, you dug your own grave, buddy. Anyway, I'm James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade. This is my content, and hopefully you're enjoying it. If so, please leave a like and subscribe. And until the next time, all, peace.